Hello everybody. This week I want to share with you a video that I watched that I thought was very profound, and it was by a guy called Simon Sinek explaining one of his principles called the Golden Circle Principle. Now this was mainly to do with branding and marketing, how to sell products, but I think it has a general application that can be extremely useful for us all and actually answers one of the core questions that you must answer to live a good life. But first, let's summarize what Simon was saying. His point was around how do you persuade people to buy a product? How do you create a successful brand? And he noted this, that kind of average brands, they tell you what they produce and how you can buy it. So, I produce a computer, it's great, please go buy it. And it's not a very inspiring message. He then looked at mega brands, really successful brands, and you can think of things like Apple or Tesla or Dyson or whatever. And he noted that they do something very different. They don't start from a what, they start from a why. Why do they exist? What is their purpose? So for a product like Apple, for example, they haven't spent billions of marketing dollars telling you, we produce phones, they're great. What they've actually tried to do is, we're Apple, we make fantastic products. Our purpose for being is to be innovative and stylish and to create a community around the Apple product. How do we do that? Well, we produce sleek, fashionable products that are top spec in technology. And then, by the way, we produce phones, we produce computers, we produce tablets, etc., etc. So the what comes last. Why is that powerful? It's because human beings require a purpose. We want to be part of something. And therefore, buying an Apple product or a Tesla product or a Dyson product, we feel part of a movement, part of a reason for being, not just buying a product, but buying into a lifestyle. And that's what made them very successful. Now, this is all very interesting, but the purpose of the video isn't really how to teach people to do branding and marketing, but I feel that the same framework can very much apply to your planning of your own life. How do I mean? Well, the majority of us spend a lot of time on the what. What should I do? Whether that be the job that you're doing, or what subject you should study, or whatever, right? And then we spend also a lot of time on the how. How do I get better at what it is I'm doing? How do I get more efficient, more proficient, and so on? And then we get to the why. And as human beings, despite this being a very important question, we don't spend a whole lot of time on the why. In fact, we tend to answer it very automatically. Why do I do something? I do it to earn money. I do it for social status. I do it to impress people. I do it because I have to. And the problem with that answer to the why is that it doesn't fit in with the way the human brain is set up. The human brain has multiple needs that need to be satisfied simultaneously, and the failure to satisfy those needs is a key cause of anxiety and dissatisfaction. One of those needs is economic and social security. So part of the answer why, or doing something because it earns you enough money to live a decent life, is valid. If you don't satisfy this, you won't be happy. But unfortunately the majority have just stopped there. And that's not enough for human beings. If you really sit back and think about your life, I would like to say that the majority of people feel insecure and anxious because they lack a purpose and they are uncertain about what that purpose truly is. Why am I here? Why am I doing what I am doing? What is the point to everything? And instead of facing that question head on, we avoid it. We make excuses, we busy ourselves, we play on our phones, we buy lots of products. But the question isn't going away, your mind always has it. And whether you answer it or not, it's going to be a key driver of anxiety. What is the bit that's missing? Humans also need a social purpose. They need to feel that they contribute to people other than themselves. We're a social species. So if your why does not involve that social element, how am I useful to my loved ones? How am I useful to society? How am I advancing humanity? If you are missing the answers, then you will always be incomplete. And what do I want all of you to do? Well, I want you to sit back, stop thinking about what and how, and think about what is your why, beyond just the sheer security element. I want you to be a bit like Apple. Find your own mission and vision. What is it that you want to do? Apple's vision and mission isn't to make lots of money. It's part of it, obviously. It's a company. But it doesn't stop there. It has a different vision and mission that's broader than just that. And yours needs to be much broader than that too.